What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and starting with this video, we're going to make it a mission to finish all the heroic battles from Chapter 5. I know that most of these are much easier than the ones we've had in the past. That's sort of why I didn't feel a rush to make these videos this time around. But you know what, I still wanted to get them done before we have new content released. Since most of you really don't need help with this one, I also plan on putting out a Sandman PvP video later tonight. Well, it'll actually be tomorrow for many of you, but it still should work out in an extra video there somewhere. Alright, so this is Chapter 5, Mission 4, and it's going to be Havok and Bishop versus the Living Pharaoh. Both Havok and Bishop have new E-ISO in this heroic. Also, the drop rate seems very high, so you're really likely to win one. Now, when it comes to beating this one, the strategy is very simple. They make it very clear, and it even pops up in the middle of the fight. Basically, just don't use Plasma Wave. That's right, if you don't use Havok's level 2, the Living Pharaoh won't turn into the Living Monolith. If you do cause him to transform, it will make the fight much more difficult. However, it can be done because I have beaten the Monolith with mostly Bishop by himself. Still, you should only try to take him on if you're looking for more of a challenge. Now, one of the first things that the Living Pharaoh is going to do is use Conducting Matrix. Then after that, you're going to see a dialogue box pop up. This is where he's pretty much trying to get Havok to cast his Plasma Wave. Simply stay away from that ability and you should be 100% fine. To be honest with you, Bishop can do plenty of damage and he's going to absorb some energy. Build up your potential energy and then you can unleash it on the Living Pharaoh for a pretty big hit. Here you can see he's charging up and he has Energy Battery. Absorbs Plasma Wave, converting it to 3 Cosmic Energy. Right after we use No Limits and then Cyberkinetic Crash with Bishop, I'll show you exactly how I like to play out Havok's turns. First, I'm going to be using his first ability, Shattering Punch. This ability has Shield Breaker, so we're going to leave the Pharaoh wide open for Bishop's next attack. At this point, I am a little bit ahead with potential energy than you may be. That's because I do have to admit I have his Dynamo and Powered ISO 8 equipped, and that causes all normal actions to generate 1 additional potential energy. So yeah, we already got to do a really big hit, and now we're just going to use Plasma Spheres with Havok. You might as well apply those debuffs on the Pharaoh, and literally the only thing you need to do is do not use Plasma Wave. It really is that simple, and if you're having any problems with this one, you may just need to level Havok or Bishop. Now with Bishop, I'm just going to use Cyberkinetic Crash once again, and then on Havok's turn, another Shattering Punch. This attack is actually going to finish the battle, and so that's a pretty quick one. Now as we move on to the roulette, I'll show you which E-ISO you can win, and like I said before, they do have a pretty high drop rate. In fact, I have 2 or 3 of each of them already. Besides the E-ISO, of course, you do win CP as well, and that's why I continue to run it. It's worth it if you're already running the mission. For an extra 10 energy, you can gain up to 5 CP. Now Havok has the Grounding and Powered ISO 8, and it gives him Strategic Thinking. He will protect allies from energy attacks. Then moving on to Bishops, I did have it equipped in this battle. The reason for that is I pretty much forgot to remove it, but it is called the Dynamo and Powered ISO 8, and it gives him Focused Efforts. All normal actions generate 1 additional potential energy. I think overall these E-ISO are okay, but I'll probably only use Bishops. I do think I need to put him in a video at some point since I've never used him before. So whenever that comes about, it will be his video debut. Oh, and look here, we do win the Grounding and Powered ISO 8. So these do seem pretty easy to win, but then again, everyone has their different luck. Let me know if you've been able to get these 2 E-ISO in the comment section below. Lastly, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck, and take care.